Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
The coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
To throw now, Dart. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On the punt, Jamie Gillen. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Cougar 19. Check, 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 check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Riggs. Warriors 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, and he dives his way forward to right around the line of scrimmage, so nothing there that time. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
60 Bobcat.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Ranger. Trap 60. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
19 Lions, 18, 5, Cup 19. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Broncos. 60 Vikings. Check match.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3 and
not
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Out of the gun. Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Nabels. And he's taken down, but able to sweep across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
Dart.
36-yard line.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Dart. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just went.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. To throw, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Giants will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
18.
First and 10.
Here's Daniels.
44-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it was really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Well, he finds his running back open downfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4 yards.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 32 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. An extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one, but instead he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. From the gun, here's Dart. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Dart going to look to throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To the air again. Dart. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt for a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Got it. Ready? Go! 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now an audible here into something else. Back to throw now on first down. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Viking 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
79 Broncos, 70 Timberwolves. Go Street. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Dard. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away.
For the Giants.
There goes a kind of 34 yards that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Will swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of
strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Checks it down across the middle. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
48-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Finds Pickens out right. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go now. 19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves, 18 Pioneers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On for the Washington field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Hey, check that. Street.
The final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Mustang 19. Check, 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 check. 18, rush, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
On first down, it's Krosky Miller. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I have to think a major focus at halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
But I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
And this is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Get up. Bronco 80. Go.
To throw is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there, putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go.
And they go play action. Daniels under pressure now. He's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Come on, come on. Set. Dragon 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
To the air goes Daniels.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. And let's get the ball back for us.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
If you're the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot and take a big shot downfield?
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have a Giants 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
A gain of 7.
Here's Dart. This is intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Seven Pirates, Seven Pirates. Here we go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Setting up the screen, Frosty Merritt.
Good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Throwing now is Daniels. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only... score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw is Dart. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To the air, Dart. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Dart. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this
this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Washington! A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now 17-14.
17. Giants 14. And Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing his dart. Completed to Hyatt. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. From the gun, here's Dart. He's got his man, it's Hyatt. Still going inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 17.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 2. 18. Rattler. Panthers.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Throwing his dart. He has Howard over the middle. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. And the Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.